Hey everybody, Carlos here from Forex FX. Welcome to another forecast video. Let's get right into the forecast review. Afterwards, I am going to go over what we're going to be discussing in the inner circle. All right, so I just wanted to take the opportunity. It's been quite a while since I'm being in front of a camera. A couple of people asked me, hey Carlos, are you shy of the camera or anything? You know what? It's just that I don't have quite a time and I don't feel like being too much of a camera guy. So here it is. Nice meeting you, and let's get right into the forecast review. We're looking for a sell setup on the British pound and the euro dollar. We're going to get started on the British pound. Synergy zone was held. As you can see, let me drop down to 30-minute. Once again, cleared out the potential that the zone was held immediately. I got the pivot step in place, and we never had an entry opportunity. So we're going to pass this by, obviously, based on the fact that the market is extremely overbought. In terms of price action, for some reason it's not following through. So we're certainly going to be standing outside from now. All right, I don't feel comfortable the way that the market is doing, and more importantly, how price action is not quite following through in the way that I personally like to do to see the market behaving. All right, so standing outside. We will also looking for a sell setup on the euro dollar using the pivot step. I kept my trade on, and I actually marked when I got out. Okay, so I didn't do much in this trade setup. It was about 29 ticks. Actually, it was 24 ticks in my case that I actually cleared out in this trade. But we focus only on the fact that the zone was held intact and perfectly. That's the most important thing, guys, for you to understand that when you know exactly where the zone are, and once those levers, as long as those levels are not violated, you can still hold the trade. In this case, that's exactly what we did. We went short in this area, but we never reached the zone and the target. So let's just go to the 4-hour chart, see what's going on. Extremely overbought condition, crossing almost the MACD, standing outside for now as a potential reversal. Or in other words, I will most likely see this as a sideways opportunity starting to unfold on the euro dollar is about to happen. So let's just stand outside for now and no trades. Following through on the Australian dollar, we were standing outside. We made the right decision. The market is not moving at all. So we're definitely going to let that pass by. We also have dollar yen. Not much of this happening. You notice that I left the 123.51 intact, and we can clearly see here how the market just went through it, closed below it, but didn't follow through. So I don't feel comfortable with it. Take a closer look at the 4-hour chart. It looks totally very unstable. Let's just sit aside and see what's going on with it afterwards. We also have a fade out of the bottom, and I explained to you that on the video below. Just check it out. 1-hour chart, very volatile. The market just reversed up, so we made the right decision by not participating into this market at all. So we go into the 4-hour chart, check the MACD, extremely oversold condition, so we're not going to be trading it. And last but not least, pound yen. Pound yen, the 3 targets were reached today. Although we did not trade it, I left them intact. Here's where I want to transition into the power of the inner circle. Guys, listen to me very careful. If you notice, we left the synergy zone intact. We did not trade this pair, but nevertheless, we calculated the target of 194.22, 93.92, and 93.53. I want you to pay close attention to this. This is very important. Look how incredibly accurate are those targets that you are calculating here. And when you know exactly what to expect from the market, and if you can sustain the trades, depending on the type of risk tolerance that you have, how much will this information will change your trading outcome in the way that comparing it in the way that you're trading right now. And just that I'm reading closely here, and it's definitely 94.22, 93.92, and 93.53. So as you can see, how will this change when you know exactly where the market will go with high probability? I'm not saying this 100% sure, but on the last week, if you haven't seen it yet, Just make sure to watch every single video that I made, placing live trade in 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and 1 minute. I did those live as I saw them unfold with the exact same information you're going to acquire in the inner circle. What I'm here to say in front of you, eye to eye, is because I need you to be very clear that the information you're going to acquire in the inner circle, it's how to trade the market by forecasting price movements and target projection with high accuracy. There's no other way for me to explain it. It is not easy in terms that you're not going to learn it in an overnight session, but the information is there that within 2 weeks, or an average of what I've seen of experienced trading going through my material, that's the average of return that I've seen in terms of transforming the thought process or the mindset. And you will not, that doesn't mean that you will not use what you're using right now. What I'm trying to explain to you here is that the information you're going to acquire, this brand new knowledge, it's powerful enough that when you apply it on top of whatever you're doing, it will change the way you're going to trade. Think of it this way. Let's just assume that you have any trading system, you're paying for it, you're leasing it, you create it, you're using indicators and whatnot, whatever it is that you're using. What would happen if one of your system signals happened within any one of these potential reversal points? Will that make sense to you? Will that definitely put you in control of understanding, hey, here's the synergy zone and the market is coming up close to it, and all of a sudden the market reverses and your strategy, your methodology actually provide you with an entry opportunity? Will that increase the odds in your favor by knowing that not only one strategy, it's indicating you that that's the opportunity to participate in the market? Now you have a methodology of pure price action confirming that decision that you're making. This is the core of what I'm trying to embed in your mind, in your head right now. It's a knowledge that does not change. It evolves with the market. It is self-adjusting as the market moves, and it will never ever, I mean real, never ever grow obsolete. As a matter of fact, the more you trade with it, the more professional you trade eventually in your executions, and the more consistent you will become in your trades. So if by now you haven't watched the videos of all the trades that I made, just to make a point across, just please do me a favor, just check the videos below. There's somewhere in here. Check the information that you can receive on the emails and make the right decision. I promise you, this is the only trade setup, the only trade methodology, information, knowledge, whatever label you want to put into it, that you will ever need. Because after 22 years, believe me, I have spent multiple 6 figures in training, courses, indicators, auto traders, platforms, signal services, you name it, I've been there. And nothing beats being trained by a consistent trader with experience that has a methodology that has been evolved through the process of about 18 years now, that it hasn't changed. The only thing that we have done is just make it better and better and readjust it and better. And I have laid out everything for you inside the inner circle. So just give us a real honest try. Think about it. Just once again, Google my name. If you find something fishy, as the trading rules stipulates, if in doubt, then don't trade. So if in doubt, then I made a bad job by trying to convey the information that I'm trying to give you. But by far, my honest opinion is that get a mentor. If it's not me, get someone else, but get a mentor. Become good at what you do. Become the best in 1 or 2 markets, whether it being currency, futures, stocks, whatever that is. Don't jump from one thing to the other. Stick with one rule, stick with one strategy, but become very good at it. That's what we do when you go into the inner circle. All right, this is Carlos Diaz from Foresight Effects, creator of the Inner Circle, Synergy Zone Trading Program, founder of Trading Mission, and I hope to see you inside the members area.